time it is. We back at the same time, same place. It's another episode of the Greenbox Convos. It's your boy Just Lando with my main man, my co-host. Start recording bringing you the current moment of 21 thus far. It's the show. It's the show where we talk about this or that, that or this, bring you this week's headlines, try to keep you guys informed and up to date as much as we possibly can, do a top five, and we wrap. And with that, Mr. Marlon, how was your damn weekend? Or your week? Excuse why.
It was by. I'm glad. It was I needed these days off, Can't complain. How about you, my brother?
Oh man, it was smooth. It was bill pay week, so
Oh yeah.
I got paid, and then I didn't get paid.
They got paid.
They got paid. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm walking out of work, Chuck E. Cheese. Bill collector said, "Give me that." So, let's get the support up, people, so we can monetize these videos. Hit me, please. Oh yeah, man. But other than that, it was straight. No real complaints. Yeah, you know what I mean,
good. My boy.
Man.
All
Ready
right.
to hit them with these headlines?
Always ready.
Let's get it.
First off, we just gotta acknowledge rest in peace to Biz Markie, the legendary rapper, producer, DJ, died at 57 due to complications of coma induced by diabetes. As you get here, I turned that off before we had to pay for some shit. But
hey man, I think it'd be worth it if they did that to me, man.
Yeah. That wouldn't hurt. I'm not gonna lie, man. That wouldn't hurt.
I for real, man. Absolutely, everybody loves Biz, man. I'm tired of losing people who everybody just absolutely loves. You know what I mean? Nobody had nothing negative to say about it. When you bring up his name, nothing negative comes out your mouth. Yeah, I mean, you know how some people like to keep it real when a motherfucker die. Like, I ain't fuck with him no ways. Everybody
I think the most beautiful thing about it was everybody just had these fond stories to tell. I mean, people, throw out the RIP for most people, but everybody had a story. You could just tell everybody loved this dude, and everybody was just kind of hurting, man. It was just man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And with him, early in the game, I mean, it was all about good times and all that, but I think he brought a certain charm and comedic presence to rapping and performing and all that, and it's really set up guys like ODB and later guys probably even Lil Dicky now guys that can kind of have those bars but can be funny but be taken serious at the same time.
Right. I think he brought more attention to the producing side of things. His beatboxes were taken by top tier producers to make beats that we still pop to today in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? So I really appreciated Biz for his beat making. That shit was incredible to me. You know what I mean? One of the best to ever do that. You know what I mean? If not the best. I mean, so definitely gonna miss Holmes.
Oh yeah, definitely. It just makes you think it's just people passing away so early in the culture. We gotta take care of ourselves, man, because it's shit.
Yeah, man. Didn't we just say this was Shock G?
Yeah, he died in his 50s too. It's
yeah, man.
They parents probably lived till they was 80 or something like that. People from that era on, it's they're just dropping dead, man. It's hopefully it's a wake up call for some, to just take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we definitely gonna miss that, man.
Shout out Biz. Rest in peace. You know, what I mean, prayers up for the family, friends, and everybody affected,
Definitely. All right, let's move on though. Let's bring it out. Victoria's Secret Karen,
man.
New Jersey. Another episode. Up here messing with black folks, just leave me alone. And as soon
Bruh.
as the lady, I think she might be like Nigerian or something, Nigerian American, but like as soon as you pull out that camera, then old girl start acting stupid and start convulsing on the floor and throwing a temper tantrum. It's just like, man, like why?
There was literally, I don't know. Does she believe the devil was in the camera? I don't know. Like,
Oh, she realized she fucked up at that moment. Like, oh, this
absolutely.
bitch recording me. Oh shit.
Yeah. Let me
Let me act
quickly
like I'm
play
having a
victim.
medical emergency or like a mental health distress. Like, bitch, you ain't
Right.
doing no mental health shit. Like, shut the
You
fuck up.
ain't getting no, you ain't slick. Not even a little bit.
Yeah. And
That
see,
shit was crazy, bro. I
that's where
was
the
cracking
real
up.
privilege lies. The fact that you think like, oh, you could just flip the script like that. Like, it's like, come on, man.
That was the definition of privilege right there.
Yeah, that's it right there.
If
She
y'all
actually
needed
had
a
some of
note,
the women in the store like kind of not defending her, but like they was just like, leave her alone. Why don't you just like, no, bitch, she's messing with me. Like,
right? Well, nobody bothering that lady. She came over bothering everybody else. And
you don't want
then
to get recorded, leave the store.
simple as, or just leave people alone. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there should have been no. If anything, that whole incident probably was over something so small,
Oh yeah.
so small. You're in a Victoria's Secret. Y'all shopping for drawers and shit. What could you really get over? You know, what I mean, get into it about.
It was like a free panty promotion. So I mean,
Mm,
I'm sure motherfuckers was already, acting up. But it's like, calm down. Like, be a fucking adult. You're too damn
right.
grown to be on the floor thrashing about and shit. Like, come on.
She did look like a toddler down there doing
Yeah.
all that extra shit. I mean, I'm like, okay, so you reverted to who you are, a fucking idiot. Okay, gotcha. You
And
know
see,
what I mean?
it makes you wonder, like, what was she able to get away with in childhood that where
Right.
she felt like that's all she has to do? Because that was directly like she just got away with everything probably in childhood.
Yeah, there was no ass whoopings on her. You know,
So
it
that
wasn't
was
no
a
space.
tantrum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely a timeout, Karen. That was
Yeah.
definitely one of those. You need to go to timeout instead of an ass whooping, which is what she probably needed a few of.
Yeah. I'm just
Tragic.
like, she lucky though. She didn't catch a charge. Like police came,
Mm-hmm.
didn't do nothing. But
Of
oh
course
girl,
not.
she had a GoFundMe and raised 100K just in case she needed a legal defense, or not defense, but in case she needed to pursue something legally. Because I guess Victoria's Secret, they just didn't. I don't know. They just didn't respond to it appropriately.
Well, that's the other thing. The employees of the store, they did nothing. But then you
Yeah,
think about in your mind, who are the employees of a Victoria's Secret? You know what I mean? Like they're not trained to deal with that type of situation. You know what I mean?
I don't expect them to like break it up, but like call the police. You feel me? Like if I went
Yeah,
into
they didn't
some
even do that.
store and started knocking shit off the shelves, they're
Right.
gonna call the authorities or something like that. And like she didn't do that, but like I'm just saying, like I think we've all worked retail enough to know, like, oh, all right, you can't do anything personally, but yeah, call the police, have them remove him from the store. He's causing a scene. It is what it is, bro. Like,
As public disturbance at the very least.
yeah.
So I mean,
Even
they
if
didn't
you
even
thought
get
the
mall
other chick was
security,
wrong,
huh?
yeah. Even if you thought the other chick was wrong, like, all right, you remove both these
Right.
women from the store, like, they just doing.
Right. They didn't do a goddamn thing. So, you know, that's a training moment there. That's a training
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. So I mean,
But all in all, a very entertaining video. I laughed a lot at that shit.
yeah, for like 5 minutes. It's like a 5 minute. It was like, what the hell is wrong
Yeah.
with this woman?
5 minutes of comedy. I, hey, the one whoever you are a genius, whoever it was that spliced up Breaking Two and
Yeah,
and Turbo and that nigga Shabba-Doo get
yeah.
down and they put it on and shit. Oh boy, I was out of that took me out, bro. That was took me out. That was hilarious. I was like, hey, big ups and credit to that person. Y'all quick with it on the internet.
I'm just saying, it's like all these Karen situations. It's like, mind your damn business. You're not the police of anybody. You're not the boss. Stop policing people, telling them what they can and can't do. Because like a lot of these
True.
people, they just feel entitled like they can. It's just like, get the fuck out of my business right now. But hey,
Or just start beating their ass.
that too. But you're gonna catch a charge.
You know,
Fuck the video, huh? Just beat their ass, man.
there's only a charge if there's video. Everybody has video, but leave that fucking phone in your pocket. You know what I mean? Beat a bitch ass. Because for the most part, all these Karen videos seem to be one-on-one for a little while. So if you just leave the fucking phone in your pocket and beat that bitch ass, you're probably gonna get away with it.
And then record like, oh my gosh, she hit me. You just pieced me up. Like, come on.
Right? Oh, moving on.
Moving on. Man, your boy Richard Sherman, he going through it, man.
Hey man, Rich. I got on the phone with Rich the other day, man. I had to talk to him. Like, Rich, man, look, brother. I know ain't nobody calling. I know this, but it wasn't Ray's fault. You went over Ray's house acting a goddamn fool, beating on that door, and that door put you out, didn't it?
Man, I don't know. I think, man, like, I think there might be some mental health shit right there with him because it's like, bro, and plus he was drunk, obviously. So it's just like, I'm hoping he's good, but like, I mean, in case nobody knew what happened, like he crashed his car, and then he went to his father-in-law's house and tried to beat down the door because his wife and kids were in there, and he was just pissed off. And they said it was all out of character, and his wife was calling 911 trying to explain the situation to the what you dispatch, so that they wouldn't come with their guns out and shoot her husband. And the dispatcher, she was just like all kinds of like she sucked. Like hearing the call, like what? Like do you not hear? Like I was like, oh shit,
you know. Once they hear I'm in danger by a black man, you know what I mean? They don't really hear nothing else.
But she was explaining it like, we're fine. Nobody's hurt. He's just a little inebriated. He doesn't have any weapons. Please don't come over here with them guns drawn. Like, please.
Oh, big black guy making a scene drunk? Don't worry. We'll send someone. One Adam 12, one Adam 12. We got a black guy over there with a gun talking about something. He doesn't have a gun, but the gun, she doesn't care, man. These dispatch people just are not relaying the messages, knowing damn well they're recording. Relay the message as is. Don't try to, put your personal spin on it. There's a reason why they're recorded.
Yeah. Considering the situation, like his wife sounded fairly calm.
Right.
She was just trying to let her know, like, hey, don't send these cops over here with their weapons drawn. Like, he's good. He's just drunk.
Right.
But I mean, they came, they talked, and he got a little aggressive, and then they got canine on his
ass. Look, I'm glad we're able to laugh a little bit about it.
Oh, definitely.
That I'm thankful for. I'm very thankful for that.
That could have went left.
It really could have. And I'm glad this is the outcome of it. That maybe he's just a little embarrassed, He was drinking, 2 bottles of hard liquor, it said in the report. Or so he had messed up his car. And the reality of life after the league is starting to set in on this man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because the phone calls aren't coming for Rich to come back to the league, man. So that's what I think kind of like stressed him out and maybe triggered something in him. You know what I mean? And then here come old, your wife yagging in your ear, this, and that. And that probably stressed him out. And then he got them bottles in him. So, it was just a bad combination. Ended up with a bad day at the office.
I'm not gonna lie though. Once I seen that done, I would have sobered me up real quick. Call him up. Call him up.
See a drug ass Marlon out there trying to fight the police. Get the dog.
I'm like, man, you call mom now. Like, sure, okay. I'm down.
Oh, man. But shout out Richard Sherman, man. Hopefully it's just a bad day at the office, bro. And, you get some, get the counseling and help you need and take it from there, man.
Right. Yeah, man.
I mean, you still got a lot to give to the world of football. It may not be playing. I mean, I hope you do play, whatever. But if it's not playing, you still have a lot to give to the world of football, man. So take care of yourself.
Definitely. Leading into Dwayne Haskins' situation where his wife beats him up to the point where she pops out one of his teeth and he's all jacked up and they arrest her. She gets a felony charge, I believe. And then he proposed to her some shit like days after that.
That's what you call a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Absolutely toxic. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do as you are Dwayne Haskins. Now, I don't mean the proposing part, leaving your hands off of her. Do that part at all points. You're just now getting into the league. You're starting to see, some type of money coming your way after you done got that, kind of fuck money out the way, that first contract. You know what I mean? So now you're working to stay getting money. You're relatively still, able to do something in the league, bro, whether it be backed up, get a starting job somewhere, what have you. Not putting your hands on her was probably the best thing he could have did.
And let me make a correction. They were already married, but I guess they were doing like a reception or something for the family. They went to Vegas, which is probably not the best thing, sometimes.
I mean, that 2 and 2 equal 4. Drinking in Vegas. Oh, some altercations don't happen.
Apparently it was over, he left her with some of her people and they went to a club that they're all supposed to go to, but he didn't take her at that time. He left her behind with some of the other people and she didn't like that. And that's what led to all this.
Then he earned that ass. Just a little bit. Because look, you're quote unquote newlywed, and yet you leave your newlywed wife to find her own way to the club. Because that's essentially what you did. You knew how she was getting there, but you still made it seem like, hey, find your own way. I'm a roll, Kev and them, whoever. That's not a good look.
They are young, you know what I mean? They're like early 20s, so it's like, yeah.
Exactly. But they toxic. Straight up.
Do you fuck with chicks that are like that, like dramatic, and they might hit you a little bit, or I know some niggas love that drama. I know some of them do.
All right, nigga. Honesty moment. That's who I attract. I'm 6'2", rather large. They feel like they can just get away with it because the shit don't hurt. Honestly, you know what I mean. That's why. Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean. Like they don't ever hit me in my face for one. Because you know what I mean. That's my money maker right here. Don't touch my face. But yeah, they ain't crazy hitting. They just always putting their hands on me, dog. Like, damn, stop touching me.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think that's kind of
to a degree. I don't, but you know what I mean.
That's kind of where I draw it. I'll put up with a lot of shit because I think as men, sadly, we're taught to just put up with shit and be a man, and women gonna act out, but you a dude, just chill. But it's I kind of draw the point at that because it's I can't hit you back. Not that I want to, but I can't hit you back. Right. So you're not about to be just hitting me and shit. Especially I don't like nobody fucking with my face. So if you know what I mean? I've had chicks that slap me or some shit. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
No, ain't nobody slapping me, boy.
the
Ain't
end of
nobody
it.
slapping your boy.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's just like I kind of try to steer clear of them type of chicks because it's just like, you just doing the most, and you can't control your actions. You can't control yourself because you obviously don't have the mouthpiece to express yourself. That's what it
Right.
comes down to a lot of the times. For Haskins, if that was me personally, I'd divorce her ass. Keep moving. Because you don't need all that. Bro, she knocked out a fucking tooth.
That's true.
If
That's
you
true.
doing
She
all
got a
that,
strong left, brother. You can't bother weaving. She got a strong left. You gonna be missing some motif, Leon Spinks, in a minute.
you doing all that just because I left to the club early?
She was supposed to make an entrance with her motherfucking husband. You know what I mean? All that bullshit. It's the 20-year-old syndrome. You know what I mean? They toxic. Fucking
Dump her,
radioactive, man.
get you the next year of coming up the pipeline.
There you go. That's all
Because
it
it's just
is.
like, that shit ain't, yeah.
Focus on your career.
Kick her back to the streets, all right? Because it's like, bro, like,
Leave her where you found her, bro. Because trust me, you got a lot to do in the NFL. You got some years if you want to. If you want to. If you don't want to, that's cool too.
and some of them GMs, they will judge you if he's trying to get his next contract. They will judge you if your wife is like one of them like crazy chicks. Like, nah, we don't want to deal with what comes with him. You telling him,
Exactly.
nah. So it's like,
That
I don't
family
lose,
shit is
bro.
going to take its toll sometime, and blah blah blah. And then next thing you know, you out there, you know what I mean, back at Home Depot.
And I think like we need to normalize having dudes not put up with that type of abuse. I know it don't hurt all the time and shit, but it's like, bro, ain't nobody should be hitting on you, dog. Like that's just what
That's true
it
too,
is. What it
man.
is. You can still be a man and not have to put up with bullshit. Like we need to end that shit. They always talk about toxic masculinity, but what about that shit where it's like we got to put up with so much bullshit? Like, nah, we
They
need to
ain't ready
start
for that
drawing
conversation.
boundaries. Yeah,
They're
like
not
what
ready
the
for
fuck?
that conversation.
We need
They
to,
don't want to hear that.
because it's like if you ask most women, oh, how would you feel if your son's girlfriend's beating up on him and shit? Yeah, they got a whole different vibe. But it's like, but you was on the same shit with it, you know what I mean? So it's just like, all
Mm-hmm.
right, yeah, like we just need to normalize it. Like, keep your damn hands to yourself.
That part.
Because I don't respect men that like hit women, but like if you one of them hitting chicks, it's like it's hard for me to say like, oh, he's dead ass wrong. It's like, well, you was hitting his ass, like you kind of provoked him just a little bit, like, and I know that's controversial, but it's just like, bro, like if everybody keeps their hands to themselves, we don't have to have this discussion.
That part right there.
Because some of these niggas ain't
Or
stable, and I be trying to
stop
tell the
calling the
homegirls,
cops.
yeah, it's just like shit. But hey,
That would be that's the only other way I can see it. Either keep your hands to yourself or stop calling the fucking cops. Straight up.
yeah, like I'd rather just kick you to the curb than, you know what I mean, build all that
Mm-hmm.
extra shit.
Exactly. And they got
Because
them phones out, people going live, Twitter's blowing up, blah, blah, blah.
and if somebody call the cops, like say a neighbor, they hear you arguing, guess who's going to jail most of the times? like for
Whoever
us,
gets
like
the phone first, the other one going to jail.
yeah.
That part, right?
So it's just like, all
Yeah,
right, everybody, keep your damn hands to yourself.
shit.
All right. Naomi Osaka, the goddess. She's having a good week. First, she has a Netflix documentary, which is good
I
look,
saw that drop.
and she's featured on Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition,
Did
along with
not see that drop.
Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, I don't think anybody saw that coming, but I mean, she did her thing.
I'm gonna Google it real quick. I want to see what it looked like. Sports Illustrated. It's trending. It's trending.
Yeah, it's true. And of course, Megan Kelly, her fuck ass. She she was having troubles with the media and mental health and all that shit. Try to get
Can
a.
y'all see this? No, y'all can't see that, huh?
Nah, they can't see that.
Damn. Let's say it's looking good. It's looking good.
Yeah.
You know.
Apparently,
Ahead,
she did that before the whole media taking a break from
they banned her from the what you call it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm just looking at Meg. Okay. Not bad.
Man, it's a big
That's
thing.
as
You
far as
got
I'm going to go.
so many young stars, so many young stars in the game. That's a good look. I mean, Tyra Banks been on there. Kate
Yeah.
Upton. There's some big names
Yeah.
that been on there. So I mean,
Wasn't Cindy Crawford on there?
I wouldn't be surprised. She probably was because Sydney was everywhere, like the '80s, '90s.
Yeah. And then what's her name? Banks. Last name Banks. Naomi Banks, is it?
Nah, Tyra.
No. Before
Campbell,
Dark
Naomi Campbell.
There you go, Naomi Campbell. I know she was on.
I don't know. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised because usually it's the big name motherfuckers that get that look.
Yeah. Claudia Sheffield, so on and so forth. All these non-sports people on the cover of these motherfuckers. But that's cool. That's cool.
Well, I mean,
with that.
Sports Illustrated, like the swimsuit, it's just never been about sports per se. It's just like, hey, celebrate these women in bikinis.
Which is why I missed the man show. And now, girls jumping on camera.
Doing with some class. That's what they're trying to do here. We don't do that anymore.
Of course, once we become real, grown up adults, they take everything from us, motherfuckers.
Shit, even like the NFL commercials, remember, and twins and all that shit.
Yes.
See, that's what if the motherfuckers would have said, "Oh, this is what we mean when we say make America great again," they probably would have got a few more motherfuckers.
Right? Who would have had a problem? I would be like, you know what? I think they're on to something. Hey, Wiz gonna get canceled for sure.
Hey.
Hey, man, just having fun, y'all.
Everybody,
hey, y'all trying to cancel me, I'm gonna be.
Oh my god.
I'll go hang out in front of every Victoria's Secret, shaking like a motherfucker. They're trying to cancel me. Shit. But yeah, shout out Naomi and them.
Yeah,
all right.
Doing their thing. Shit. And lastly, the Olympics are ready to kick off, and they released pictures of cardboard beds that they're using to kind of prevent the athletes from having sex. So, like, the cardboard beds only hold the weight of one athlete, supposedly. Let's just say that you were an Olympian. Would that stop you from fucking somebody? Like,
absolutely not. It's gonna be some flattened, soggy cardboard in the motherfucker's house. Let's just keep it real. It's gonna be some put the towel down moments over there, because I'm keeping it in. This is world class present.
Because essentially, you got world class athletes coming together. I'm sure a lot of them look pretty nice. You know what I mean? Like they gonna be vibing and they're gonna be like partying together and shit. Shit's gonna happen, bro. Like I'm pretty sure it's a free for all. It's a free for all at the Olympics. Let's keep it real. They just don't advertise that part of it.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't stopping shit, man.
I mean,
it ain't stopping nothing.
The athletes that do their events early, like, oh, my part of the Olympics is over. I still get to enjoy the show. Let me enjoy these hoes. You know what I mean? That's all it is. That's all it is. Straight up. So it ain't stopping a goddamn thing. Good job, Japan. You're forward thinking, but it fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucked up. It's not gonna work. They gonna get that work. They gonna get it. They gonna get it.
Especially everybody's exotic to each other, so it's like, oh shit, this is my only chance.
Right?
Hey,
it's human nature too.
Come here. Oh yeah, right. Like
it's human nature. Everybody's on. You just looking attractive as hell. You just worked out or what have you. How many times you worked out? You came home and see your girl. God damn, God, yeah. Me. It's nature, bro. Stop trying to be a prude about everything. And I hope the first baby name is Tokyo.
See, it's like, bro, you got even just a little bit of game. Oh, you good?
I'm over there trying to slide over the Team Jamaica sidelines. Like, yeah, what?
Hey, real guy.
What's one red run? You know what I mean? You know, I opt out.
Another smart little boy.
Yeah. Fucking catch me in fucking Team Poland, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'll be through there. I'll be through there. Whoever tried to let me slide, I'm rolling with you.
Yeah. Get your freak on. Fuck it.
Right? Right after these
ready?
messages, Team Brazil. Who's this Negro on Team Brazil? I'm everywhere with it. Everywhere.
But it's time to go. No, I'm not going back with y'all.
Can't do it.
With Brazil.
Just can't do it.
All right. You ready for some this or that?
Hey, let's get it.
All right. Would you rather go back in the past and meet your ancestors, or would you rather go in the future and meet your great great grandchildren?
Fuck them kids. Let me take I'd rather go back and meet these folks. One, because I've always been interested to see the entire, you know what I mean, roadmap that is me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, where's the car start from? You know what I mean? And how many times did it have to stop for gas? You know what I mean? So on and so forth, without getting too filthy. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, maybe put them up on a little something so our situation coming into these years is a little bit better. That way, my great great grandchildren, given if I hooked up the ancestors with the knowledge and we get a little successful, get a little wealthy, my great great grandchildren, I ain't got to worry about. The only reason I would even want to see them is to see what happened. But if I know I left them in the good enough hands, I ain't worried about it. They be all right, fuck them kids. Worried about my feelings, you know what I mean? Roll them with my peoples.
It's complicated, man, because you got to be careful being black and time traveling. Like,
you ain't never lied. That's why I might pull over around, you know, 19. So I don't know how far I'm gonna go back, Jay. I don't want to go back to 1865. Nah, they was still tripping. I'm going ahead.
1960 something was pretty rough. So I can only imagine with 1940 and beyond, like all that shit. Like, bro, it's like I don't want to wake up in this Mississippi burning, bro. Like,
man,
oh God,
goddamn Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like, oh no,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why I just want to meet them. You know, see them from afar. Everything look cool. All right, look, I'm gonna hit y'all with this knowledge. But if y'all over there, you know, what I mean, y'all got the dog catches on your ass. I'm gonna go ahead and wait till y'all get away. Obviously,
they'll be like, JR, we got a runaway right here. Like, oh, no,
it's crazy, man. I have actually seen our emancipation papers, the slave documents that let us walk around this motherfucker free. I've seen them with my own 2 eyeballs. You understand me? That's such a rarity to even know, one, that yes, you were a product of slavery. 2, to see hey man, here you can walk. This little piece of paper right here says, you know, I mean, whoever it had belonged to, I forget the name, but unfortunately, please forgive me. But you know, hey, you have to do this. Hey, I'm free. Don't touch me. I'm free to make it. Exactly. That's just mind fuck when you think about it. That's why I try not to think about it. Like, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. So I want to go back and give that brother, uh, hey man, check it out. You free? This is what you gonna do. You know what I mean? Start stack. This is how you stack it up. Move to the West Coast and buy all of La Jolla. Don't give it back. Do not give it back. Buy San Francisco too. Fuck it.
Yeah, right. Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to go in the future, bro. Like, it's just ain't safe, bro. Like,
shit, it ain't safe now.
I'll take my chances today and beyond. Man.
That's true.
Back then, I mean, yeah, we yeah. So you going with the ancestors, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
kids.
split
What if
on
you
that
get to the
one.
future and they over there eating? You know what I mean? Because it ain't gonna be no food left in the future. These niggas gonna be eating rat ass. You know what I mean? So I don't know. The kids, they be all right.
I ain't trying to get lynched. Okay, but nigga,
Then run, motherfucker. Take a pistol with you. It's fine.
all right. Would you rather have dinner alone or go to a movie alone?
Honestly, no. I do. I prefer to have dinner alone just because I don't like people watching me eat like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes the food be good to you, and you just really want to get into it. Like, God damn, this is really good. You know what I mean? But and then you don't want to worry about the motherfucker across from you really like judging you. Like, damn, nigga, have you eaten? You're like, nigga, mind your business. This shit is fire. A movie alone, and niggas do that all the time. Like, I don't really see the problem with that. So, yeah, I'd rather do dinner alone.
You would rather do dinner alone or a
Yeah,
movie? Oh, dinner.
I'd
Okay.
rather I'd rather do dinner alone.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I don't have a problem with either, honestly. I mean, dinner alone, like sometimes it's just like it's like what's the use of going out? Like, I'll probably get it to go or something. I don't have a problem sitting there, but like it's just like a lot of times it'll probably come down to like, why am I ever gonna sit in the booth? Let me just take the shit home and get it to go. I probably go to a movie alone. I've done that. Like I typically like doing that better because ain't got niggas talking in your ear and all that shit. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch a movie.
That's true.
And that's also why I like going to matinees. It's like, all right, you the only one in that bitch with Esther and her husband. So it's like, all right, cool. We're gonna get this. But yeah, I'm gonna go movies. It's a little bit of everything.
I don't subscribe to like traditional cable service, even though I work in cable service. I just don't. It's because it's not necessary. So when there's a game or something that I really want to watch, I don't mind going out, to like the bar or something and just getting a little bite to eat and watching
I
the
might
game.
stick around. Yeah. I've ate alone a lot of times. Like it's nothing to me, but like then there's just some times where it's just like I just want to grab the food and then kick it at home. Then
That's true too.
yeah, if there's a game on, yeah, that's perfect. Like I'll sit there. I've done that many times.
Exactly. I mean, so it pretty much concerns me the people who have a problem with either. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
who's like got like their anxiety way up here just because they're alone at one of these places. That shit is no issue, bro. Just you enjoying yourself. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what
It's
I
like
see with that.
you that insecure or like anxious that you can't eat by yourself. Like it's
Right.
like, come on.
Right, man. So start loving yourselves, man. Like it's okay to do these
Yeah,
things and you are your own best friend. It don't matter who you go around with. Married for
exactly.
80 years, you know you better than they know you. Trust me.
Exactly. I just don't get people, but it's just like, all right.
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
So
we split on that one, but I mean, either one is cool with
yeah,
me. Oh, this is
true
a
that.
good one. Would you rather go on a reality dating show or a reality survival show?
Look, man, I'm a play about mine, right? Now I got questions. Because look, Is it like Flavor of Love where I'm the prize, or is it like the New York version of that where she's the prize and I gotta compete against all these niggas? I don't give a fuck at that point.
Let's
Or
make it where you're competing for a woman.
oh, I'm out like first or second week. I'll tell you why. I ain't never met a snail with speed or a bitch I need. You understand? Yeah, I mean, I'm a player about mine, bro. Like, if it's meant to, you know what I mean, go that route, and she feeling me, I'm feeling her. Like all them other suckers, you know what it is. You know what I mean? So if I gotta go against Chance and Lance and Brad and fuck all them, go. I don't care. I'm gonna just go ahead and take advantage of what I can take advantage of while I'm there. And then, you understand me? Hey, if I gotta go, all right, it's been real.
What if it's
Oh,
$100,000 prize and you win?
100K and a Beezy? uh, I'll try to see what like the challenges are or some shit. You know what I mean? Like if it's something stupid, I'm like, all right, I'm done. It's not that important. Now, on the flip side, this survival shit, like we on Survivor or Fear Factor or some shit like that. I got questions. Like, do we got to do shit that can like really hurt us or really like you know what I mean seriously injure us?
There's a risk in many things in those shows. I mean, I'm an avid watcher of Survivor, and motherfuckers get hurt every day, B. So it's just like, do you want to go with a physically demanding show or one where you just need your charm and wit to kind of maneuver and get in there, you know?
I think I'm gonna speak for the lazy people on this one. Like, I mean, I'm good looking bruffer. I'm gonna go ahead and take that you know that dating type shit and get as far as I guess I can. I mean, if I want to be, I get to be.
Yeah, personally, I think you're best suited for that show because the energy you have, it doesn't translate into Survivor. They were like, he's too slick talking. I can't trust him. There's something just not right about him. Like, nigga, it does not work out there. They don't play that shit.
Hey, they gonna have my black ass on the first thing smoking. Hey,
Big plot on your ass. But oh, we're not voting for you. We're voting for her. All right. And then they call your ass and they're like, what the fuck?
And I'm the only one sitting with girl's name on there. Like, hey, she gotta go.
Looking stupid.
I'll have to win every challenge so that I can get that immunity necklace.
Nah,
I can't vote me, bitch.
Then you're gonna be an even bigger target because you're good at the game. Like, oh, he's good. He's slick talking. All right, nah. Like, we can't have this around.
Hey, man.
Me, personally, I'm going with the survival game because I know how to lay back. I know how to blend in. Like, motherfuckers, I don't know why, but they just kind of like being around me. I'm like a comfort dog or a pet, you know? You know, they're like, oh, don't worry. He's good, but that other one, no. I'm a safety Negro. And then when it's time to make that move, it's like, I think you're nice. Like, nah, bitch.
Hey, that's how you go down there in one of those Survivor show infamies. You're going to be on every playlist. 9 times Survivor.
Hey, bro.
Number 1, Marlon.
I'm telling you.
A safety Negro. That is hilarious. Hey, that is absolutely genius. Go ahead,
motherfuckers love me. I don't know why. It's like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I'm the motherfucker that's out in public. You'll be out in town with your people. And then just that one drunk person, that one drunk girl, she comes to me because I don't know what it is. Maybe I look just like a little cute fuzzy penguin or some shit. It's just like, oh, it's like, don't go to this nigga. Like, It
Hey,
ain't
no,
even
man,
on the
you got. Hey,
romantic
look,
shit. It's just like, oh yeah, yeah, like give me a
you like
hug.
a
Like
young
no,
Isaac Hayes, man. Black Moses, Black Moses. You know
it,
what I mean? Hey,
even
hey,
like old people, like even though I try to look menacing, they talk to me. Yeah, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you're from New York? No, I'm not. Oh, okay, blah blah blah. Like they just chop it up, and it's like, like I don't want to talk to y'all right now.
bro, you don't have a menacing bone in your body. That's a failed look.
I try.
I'm sorry.
I try. They still
Reminds me of the
safe
part I'm
around
half
me.
fake. The part I'm half fake, like, show me your mean face, Kenny. Show me your mean face.
Like if we was on a plane and it was getting hijacked, motherfuckers come to me. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. What are we planning on doing? Like, I'm not doing shit.
Shit. I'm gonna
This
open
is
that
life.
exit door as soon as we get to about 300 feet in the air. Something I don't know. Yeah, I'm out this bit. I don't know what y'all
Come on,
do.
Jamal.
Oh
But yeah,
man.
we got
So
sidetracked. Yeah, but I'm gonna go Survivor, the survival shows.
yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get these breezies on this flavor of Leezy. That's yeah,
You
I
gonna
mean,
win. They're like, oh, they broke up 3 weeks after. Like,
you're damn right. She wasn't breaking me off. You gotta sock it to my pocket. Moving on, bro. Cause that shit is wild. This nigga said I'm a safety Negro. I think I'm gonna get me an ID card, print it up. No worries, no worries. Safety Negro. Have it like a badge. That's hilarious.
okay. Do you prefer to give?
I'm sorry. Hey, that's just funny, man.
All right. Do you prefer to give back rubs or foot rubs?
See these hands. I roll up like really relax you after a long day. Shoulders to the back of that ass. Yeah, I mean, because I don't like feet. I'm just keeping it 100. I just don't like feet.
Mm.
That's all I got. I don't go no further than that. I just don't like feet.
I think I'm gonna go with the foot rub. I don't know what. In my experience, I don't know why motherfuckers think you about to give them like a fucking 1 hour fucking Brazilian or whatever fucking massage. Like, nigga, I ain't a professional here. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? Like, feet are relatively easy. I mean, it's easier to kind of get to those points and that, feel good. So I think it's just a easier task with the feet. But like, yeah, you start doing back massages and shit, motherfucker, oh, go here, go there, and all that shit. It's like, this ain't a professional thing. Like,
You missing the point.
yeah,
You're
it's like
supposed to go here.
trying to get
So
me,
you
yeah.
can go there. Come on, dog.
Nigga, I know what this is, but it's like some motherfuckers like, all right now. It's damn long. When is my meat coming out? When is
Shit, I know what I'm doing with a background. Don't ask
because
me
if it
for
ain't coming
this.
out, bitch, you owe me a half an hour's worth of pay.
Shit. I'm telling you, look, you get a background from me, it's about to be something. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something. No, nah. That's a must. I know what back rubs lead to. Mostly kids, but it is what it is.
Hey. Everything stems from the feet, though. So I mean, I'm just saying.
I just don't like feet. I ain't got nothing other to say today.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. All right. Would you rather have a personal driver or would you rather drive yourself places?
Let's see. The way my life is set up, I'd rather drive myself places. I like to get there. I like to get there quickly. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
leave it at that. You know what I mean? safety is, it's moot. You know what I mean? I got there, I'm alive, I can walk. I got there safely. All that other shit that people honking and cut me off, you asshole. Why you work? Why you? I drive myself so I can come and go as I please. You know what I mean? It don't matter how late or how early. It's just more convenient for me. Plus, the speeding.
I'm getting a personal driver because
You're
in
bougie.
the event you go to one of them fucked up venues with fucked up parking, I ain't got to worry about parking it. Like I see more like parking. Like I'm gonna go in. Like
Why is his name Seymour?
I'm just saying, man. Like yeah, like I mean, I love driving myself. Like I don't like. I tend to always drive, like especially when it's there's people with me and they need a ride or some shit. Like I typically drive, but like it would be nice to, be able to pass out in the back seat a little bit, and then wake up you there. All right, yeah, I'll see you inside. Yeah, whatever.
Still mad. His name is Seymour. It's like, sir, my name's Jeff. Seymour.
Like, you don't be who the fuck I said you are, okay, Steven? Like, what the fuck?
Sir, my name's Jeff with a G.
Shit.
That's how you get beat up. But no, man, I like driving, except in traffic. But I guess that's normal. But that's the only time I don't like driving is traffic. Other than that, I'm on this freeway. You know what I mean, burning it up. I like it.
It would just be nice to have a break every now and then.
You was on to something about that parking though, because I remember one
I'm
time
saying.
I parked at Fashion Valley Mall, and I was having lunch with some friends, and then I had to go to work, and I was ended up late to work because I got lost. I ain't gonna hold nobody. I got lost as hell. I didn't know where my car was. I was running around. I was in the wrong parking lot for like 20 minutes. It was like, yo, I don't remember where we parked, so I had to wait for them to finish up. And it was like, y'all come off back to where we parked at. Because they remembered, I didn't. I tried to leave a little early, but it didn't work out. That shit was funny as hell.
Hell, everyone trying to park in like North Park, like places like that's like, oh nah, bro. Like I'm not doing this dumb shit.
I got a little spot in North Park where I can park at because I only hit like 3 places over there. So there's a little spot that's it's always open and don't nobody need to know about it. I'm just pulling on to the side right there. Beep beep, I'm out, and it's always in walking distance.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks like we're gonna explode on that one too, man. Shit.
Yeah, you over here just being, difficult this way.
I'm just keeping it real, my brother.
Yes, my
Lastly, Batman or Iron Man?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going with Tony Stark because at least at some point his company, Stark Enterprises, starts to do some type of greater good for humanity. Whereas Wayne Enterprises, I don't know what the hell they do to this day. In the movies, they say they do something, but I don't know. What does Wayne Enterprises do?
They launder that drug money for El Chapo.
Okay. So that's where he hit it,
Man. See,
No, Tony Stark. Oh, go ahead.
Batman, he's like just a handy motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like Tony Stark is a genius, but
Right.
Bruce Wayne, he's a millionaire, and I mean he just
Billionaire.
knows. Huh?
Billionaire.
Yeah, he's a billionaire. Even though he went broke in like the 3rd movie or some shit like that. But
No, I'm talking about Bruce Wayne.
yeah, Bruce Wayne went broke in the 3rd movie.
He did.
Yeah.
I didn't. No.
Yeah, I think like Tony's smarter, so like he's the gear that he makes is like limitless almost. Whereas Bruce Wayne, I mean, yeah, he can make shit, but then like he does need help as well.
Yeah,
So
Lucius Sweet. Not Lucius. God damn it, Lucius Fox. That's his name.
Yeah. So I'm probably leaning more toward Iron Man because I mean, you think about everything that Batman was doing, you still could like kill him fairly easy. It's just he's like very skilled and knowledgeable. Whereas like
Yeah,
Iron Man, like that suit can go through all kind of craziness, and
that's
you'll be
true
good.
too.
You feel me?
That's
So it's
very
like
very true.
I'll
That
take
is
my
very
chances
true.
with the suit, bro. Like,
I mean, trust me, it's good to know all that ninjutsu shit that Batman does know. You know what I mean? All that, high level martial arts that he's very proficient in. Because let's be real, Tony Stark does not know that shit. That motherfucker can't fight worth a damn. If he can't blow you away with a blast, then you probably
I mean,
don't
when you
really
have the
fight.
suit, who
You
needs
know
to
what I
know how
mean?
to fight?
He can't fight.
You feel me? Like,
That's true. That's kind of the point of the suit. I don't know how to fight, but I know how to, you know what I mean? Yeah, blow you away. Um, I'm just going Iron Man because that's been my dude since way, way back. Yeah, I like Batman. However, Iron Man, I've been choosing this dude since Marvel versus Capcom days. You know what I mean? I go back. You know what I mean? So, yeah, nah, it was really no contest for me. It was just something to talk about. I mean, they both have essentially the same privilege outside of their persona or their superhero personas. You
yeah,
know what I mean? They're just rich white men who's got nothing else to do at that time. But I feel like Tony Stark has a better personality, you know what I mean, than Batman does.
I'm gonna go Batman
Didn't you just
because
say he was going Iron Man?
yeah, I was, but then I was thinking about it. Like, my dude does a lot. Like, he can actually fight and shit. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna go Batman. I just felt his story more, and I mean, I'm not gonna act like I was the biggest Iron Man fan back in the day because I wasn't. It was all
I
about Batman.
was.
Shit. So I'm gonna
Sorry.
have to roll my nigga.
And let's not forget, before they switched it up, Tony Stark was black. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Go back, y'all. Do your research. He was black, y'all. But it is what it is.
Tyrone Starks, but they had to change it, make it fit. Shit.
Oh, that's funny.
We're gonna split on that one. I guess we just
Uh,
couldn't agree, my brother.
you just difficult. That's all it is.
Hey, now time for top five. Give me the top five artists you're listening to right now. You can give me songs, you can give me albums, or just the artists. But what are you listening to right about now? It could be any genre or whatever.
Okay, let me pull it up. I had to write it down just so I could just make sure. I've been listening to a lot of always rap, but there's like a difference because this is more of that. What I've been listening to lately is a lot of that playish shit. You know what I mean? It's just real
Uh,
calm. You know what I mean? Not a lot of aggressiveness to it, except for those two. But anyways, starting off with number one, Larry June. Larry June, fairly new dude. He's been around for a minute, but I mean, he just really started coming onto the scene, making some noise recently. Just excuse me, just dropped an album not too long ago called The Orange Print. Uh, Man, the, the dude spit to me. He's spitting classics straight up. Like that stuff is I turn it on and I don't skip anything. You know what I mean? I was like shit. Like with these new dudes, most of the time, okay, this is, but then you find one. Larry June
yeah.
shit, man. I just be like, play. That's it. I just let that go. One of for an example, if y'all go to Organic Work, you got the Black Sea from the RBO Posse on there. Apparently, they linked up on that track. That was it's good. It's great song. Great song.
Uh,
Number two, we got London Drugs, an associate of Larry June, if you will. A song called Always. That song has like a sample of Billy Ocean on it. That's what really drew me into it. So it was like, that song hits. What I mean, it's real chill, just vibing out. Got your windows down, you just vibing out. That's one of them hits. This one, Filthy Rich, man. Him and CML did a song called Bust Down. catchy as hell, and it's just you just grooving to that. This game busts down. I just scored a touchdown. You know what I mean, it's a hit to me. I'll be bumping. Y'all catch me sliding through the block. You know what I mean? That's probably what it's on there. Then we got Slim 400. You know what I mean? LA native up there. Train and Go. That one go hard. And then my baby Kamaya. You know what I mean? I love that song. She got windows. That shit go hard. You know what I mean? Gas brake dip. It's in the whip. It's in my lip, and they all like it. Hanging out my windows. That shit go hard. So that's what I be bumping all the time.
Other than Kamai, I don't know who any of them niggas are. But like, I
But see,
will
that's
admit,
the point of it.
yeah, I will admit you introduced me to a lot of different motherfuckers. But like, I don't really get a whole lot of chance to really like people out of the younger people or even like just what's new all the time. I just
Mm-hmm.
kind of there's certain things that I like and I'm gonna listen to them, and I look forward to those specific things coming out or whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good list. I mean, because I mean, we'll be together and you'll be playing your shit, and it's just like, oh, who's that? Let me put on Shazam and hear who the fuck he's listening to. Because like, yeah, I don't know any of these motherfuckers.
But that's kind of like the point. You know what I mean? I try to like stay relevant because one of the things I hated coming up is when motherfuckers was like, what is this shit? Man, they ain't talking bad shit. You know what I mean? And just closing off your mind to the, you know what I mean, to what's coming out. I just never wanted to be like that closed-minded, older person.
Yeah.
So I just keep going.
I don't judge it like that. I think like not everything's gonna be for you. So like I'm just real myself. Like there's shit that just isn't for me, but I won't ever like down it because it's like obviously somebody connects with this because it's out there. You know what I mean? So I can't hate on what they connect with. Personally, I connect on some other shit that they don't connect on, and that's cool too. So, but yeah, I understand that whole old heads hating gatekeeping shit. Yeah, it's a little tired
and annoying.
For me, I kind of listen to more established motherfuckers as of late. Like the one I've been really listening to is Vince Staples, his new self-titled album. It's only like 22 minutes. It's an album, but it's really like the size of an EP. But it's pretty fucking good and pretty introspective. Like you can tell he's kind of like, I guess, evolving as an artist a little bit. Like it wasn't like too like risky as far as like him taking some crazy risks. It was pretty simple. It was pretty straightforward, but like just his writing is evolving.
Gotcha.
Got the new Tyler, call me if you get lost. It's cool. I mean, there's some ones I like more than others. Igor is probably better, but I mean, it's cool. It's ride out music. I have a problem with it.
I was gonna ask you about that one too. I forgot, but yeah, I was gonna ask you what you thought of the Tyler the Creator.
I do like that he's rapping more on this one because I mean, like he tends to start harmonizing shit. There's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, this one's got the bar, so it's like, all right,
cool.
West Side Gun, Fly God is an awesome God too. Came out last year, but like I just been recently really like listening to that like lately. Mac Hami, Pray for Haiti, came out a few months ago. Really amazing album. He's got a lot of bars in there, and the beats they're pretty nice too. And then lastly, The Doors, LA Woman. I've been playing that one too on my Spotify. And yeah, it's cool. Probably one of the better albums. But you know what I mean? Like but yeah, mostly I've been like in rap mode, just like
yeah. I mean, I'll bop out.
Shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll bop out and get like my soup. He's like he be introducing me to like different variants of Latin music. So I'll be
Yeah,
listening to
yeah.
a bunch of that, just trying to get a feel for it, see what I like, see what I don't like, something like that. So there's some stuff out there that I've been listening to. That motherfucker is musically inclined too. Like he can talk music all day. I mean, not just one genre either. It's all over his joint.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him. But yeah, man, we got some similar modes right now. A lot of rap, but
I
like
know you listen
bars.
to a lot of different stuff too, though. So like, I know
Yeah.
it's just not just rap, but like, yeah, just right now it's just okay, rap. Especially for me, like it's like I've been revisiting a lot of those late '90s like Southern rap albums, like 3 6,
Uh-huh.
Cat, Juvenile, all that shit. It's just like, oh
Uh
shit, yeah,
I was listening to what is it, In Too Deep, that Back to the Hotel, that Master Ace Inc. You know what I mean?
oh wow,
That Domino. That you know what I
yeah,
mean?
that
One,
that
two,
was
three.
nice.
Yeah, Domino's fresh, man. Motherfuckers don't know. See, I've been on some player shit. I mean, that's why. So, those three right there, I mean, they weren't really on no hardcore thugging shit. They was just about some
Yeah,
player getting these females. Like, I mean, so that's what I was getting on as of late. You know what I mean? So, shout out to those guys, man. Hey, your list is dope. The only one I don't know is the Haiti one. What was that? Nakami, you said?
yeah. Pray for Haiti. Yeah,
Okay. But hey, West Side Gun, absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I love Griselda. Yeah, that shit is.
Yeah, they doing their thing. Yeah, Benny the Butcher. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They
Conway.
really yeah, they really getting after.
Yeah.
They came out of left field, Buffalo of all places, and
Oh
they really
yeah.
getting after it. I didn't see that coming at all.
Nah, nah. I tell my homegirls like some art house street shit. Pretty much like that's the best way to describe them because like it's fly shit, but it's like these are street dudes, like for real. Like
Yeah, they are really. I mean, because they ain't a lot of stuff in Buffalo.
nah, yeah.
you know, I forgot there was black people in Buffalo, but they'll remind you.
Yeah.
Last nigga I knew in Buffalo was O.J. Simpson and Rick James.
Exactly, exactly. Shit.
I was like, oh shit, there's niggas in Buffalo. All right, bet. But
Shit.
yeah, man.
What was
What
that?
is that?
F 21?
20 fucking one. We are rolling, Jack. God damn. And it's a blast every god doggone week. And it's like, it's just a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
We're definitely going to have to. I'll talk to you about it off camera right now, but we're gonna have to do
Oh,
it so we can get people on. Oh man, because we have to switch up the format a little bit, people. You know what I mean? So y'all gonna see a little bit different as we go on here. But yeah, we're gonna have our guest stack on very, very short. Very short. Um,
yes, sir.
any parting words, my brother?
Be easy. Free panties after 9.
I very much co-sign that. Listen here, it's been the Greenbox Convo. It's your boy Just Lando with my main man, my co-host.
Stop recording.
And we out this motherfucker, y'all. Y'all be easy. Be safe next week, y'all.
Peace.